welcome to the Shelly Studio, and I thought I would walk through my journal that I did with the Facebook group, My Year 2017. I've never finished a journal for a whole year before. Of course, I've never really done an art journal, ephemera journal. I've just, the written journals, they always die after a few days. I guess I could be turning while I'm talking. So this was the first prompt. It was a new step forward, so I've got little feet going on. I will try to remember to link. I think I created a playlist, so I'll try to link the playlist for these if you're interested in how I made some of the pages. Not all of them are very artsy. This one, I really like this one. Anyway, so I have maybe 1-2 pages per month, and didn't do a lot of writing. I started with a lot of writing, and like the last half of the year, I have to admit, was kind of done, throw it in and be done, because I just stopped doing it. Like, I went on a trip in July, and things just got away from me. Okay, so I had a little journaling spot here. I really like this. Is that a stamp? I think that's a stamp. I really like that correct glass stamp, and it was appropriate. So I had broken my phone in December, like cracked the screen or whatever, and because it was the new phone that was out at the time, nobody had the glass where they could just repair it. They had to ship the phone back. So of course, Murphy's Law, you ship your phone back. I had to commute home because I took it by my work and had to drive home, which is about a 45-minute drive. Of course, somebody runs into the back of me, and yeah, so I had no phone to call for help. Because, of course, it's a matter of intention. I was thinking that in my head. I'm like, oh no, I don't have a phone. Something's going to happen. And of course it happens. That's how it works. So this was Gina's prompt. And I think that one's in the playlist too. This one was all about intentions. What are your intentions for the year? And this was art related, but maybe I might do that again this year. Just have my intentions, and maybe for more than just art in my life. Anyway, this was a watercolor I did that I sold to somebody, and there's a cute little message they sent me thanking me, and it just made me feel so good. It was the first one I'd sold since I started YouTube, and I was really happy. And here's, of course, a picture of my damaged vehicle. One of the ATCs I created that month, just little things like that. January, I think that one's on film, just the design, and I use the calendar for YouTube and stuff. And February, and again, I did a lot of YouTubing on there. And this was February too. They did the 29 faces of February, and so I have some of the faces I created, not all of them, of course. And then, yeah, there's my new car. Anyway, just a lot of fun stuff. I still need to put a picture in here because I went to lunch with the art ladies at this place, and I took a picture, but I never printed it out. Oh, isn't that what you do with digital, So here's the movies I went to, and I think it was Jerry Bellini who did the paper doll and the origami pockets. I love those origami pockets. And they work great to hold things like movie tickets. Of course, these are all torn because they tear them when you go in. Alright. Oh, let's... You can see there was 3 there. Okay, and then March. That was fun. That was Trash to Treasure. And these are ads that I painted over, made painty papers. Inspired by Shannon Green's painty papers. And then, 3 more movie tickets. And just places I've gone to eat. And more of my ads. You can kind of see the ad behind it there. Alright, let's see. I made a pocket there, but nothing's in it. Okay, April. One of the places I went to eat, and just more YouTube stuff. And movies. These ones I Mod Podged down. Well, yeah. I think I Mod Podged all of them down. I think those ones got a little more Mod Podge than the others, and of course it completely blinked them out. So, when I noticed that, like a month later, I'm like, okay, no more Mod Podge. Alright, more places I went to eat. And then May. Oh, it looks pretty boring, but here's May. And I saw, can't think of the YouTuber that did these flowers, and I loved them. So I had to do a spread with them. Aren't they so cute? And then this was a thank you from a coworker. And then, yeah, that's my passport photo. You know, I didn't like it, but now that I've had multiple surgeries on my head, that's not so bad. Okay, and more movies, because I love movies. You know, it looks like I'm averaging about 3 a month. June was pretty boring. Seriously, I was too busy getting ready for my trip. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So, here's the things that happened in June. I had a baby shower. Oh, another movie. That makes 4. Somewhere I went to eat, and my aunt passed away. So that's a picture from her funeral. And this was just part of the magazine I'm using as my journal, and I thought that was pretty, so I saved it. Okay, so here was my trip. I just collaged stuff from the brochure and put the places that I visited: Krem, you know, Budapest, Cologne, the Rhine, Amsterdam. Oh my gosh. So I put trip of a lifetime because that was just amazing, and I actually did it working for my friend, so it was paid for. I did have to get myself there and back, and you know, some extra things, so it did still cost me a couple $1,000s, but really the cost of a river cruise is insane. Okay, so I don't know if this is too much information if you guys want to know my life. But right before I left, my niece insisted I go get this brown spot that's been on my forehead for my adult life, that brown spot, tested. So right before I left for my trip, they said, yeah, it's cancer, it needs to come off. So that's where this all came from. So I went, had it removed, then I had to have plastic surgery to fix the hole I made. And then they did a CT scan and found stuff on my thyroid, did a biopsy, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that was fun. Okay, so September, see, I'm just running out of, I'm not being very creative, and I wasn't getting very inspired by the Facebook group. I love the Facebook group, don't get me wrong. I think I might have been better off doing like a painting or a regular art journal page rather than journaling, because their prompts were more like artsy, which is great, but I was just having a hard time. And so most of the stuff in the last little bit just gets shoved in because, you know, it's me. Okay, in October, I decided to start doing digi little collage pieces for my Etsy store, which, you know, so I had to create one to, so I used the digital pictures, images. Sorry, I can't talk. And, you know, stuff happened in October, but I couldn't find any of my ephemera. And so I decided, you know, I prepped a whole bunch of these, and I figured I'd do like 1 or 2 a month or whatever. So I have more, but I'm like, I've only got 2 months left, and I haven't been very good at collecting stuff. So November and December are right here. So that was an Art Snacks box. And then this was space for journaling. I should write something. But we went to the Justice League. It was an appreciation thing. And then I just like glued my calendar in there and made it a tip out. And then somebody was doing an art journal habit 2017, and I never really did it, but one day at work I did a few of the prompts. And those might be on Instagram, pictures of those. Yeah, I like that one. Seek, and it's the planet, and then Metallic, and it's the Star Wars. Yeah, I think that works. Anyway, that's just a few of them. And then this was a nice letter from my sister. Because, yeah, I went back in, and they found more. So, in December, yeah, I know I have the one from August, but I don't know where it is. So, more surgery. Yeah, that was fun. And this is another collage page from my Etsy store that I had. And I was doing them just for 1 month, so they're gone now, but I wanted to include her, and I did little borders that were part of that page. And yeah, more movies. And I was creating Christmas trees using this as a stencil, and I really kind of liked the mess it was. So that's around Christmas. And then, yeah, my friend gave me a Shakespeare chocolate. She had just come back from a trip, and she went to Stratford-upon-Avon. Brought that back for me. It was really nice. Yeah. And yeah. So I decided to use that for clean off. I don't know if anything will end up on that. That's the back, so it doesn't matter, right? Anyway, I hope this wasn't too long. I hope I didn't bore you too much. But I will link the projects I did that might be a little bit more interesting in the description box below. And yeah, it is a new year, and I plan on doing another one for 2018. And it's a new Facebook group, and I think I can't remember the name, but I will put it in the description box below because I'm going to have to look it up. And I hope you're all having a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.